So grade 7 girls, we are going to start with lesson 8.5. Solve problems involving circumference of a circle. Solve problems involving circumference of a circle. What is circumference of a circle? What is the meaning of a circumference? First thing, let us see. Now, before you go with that, we will explore it. I hope it works. Okay, yes. So the distance around a circle and the distance across a circle, around a circle and across, inside, they are related.
String to measure the distance across the circle. How many of these lengths does it take to go completely around the circle?
Use strings to measure the distance. If I take some string, okay, if I take some string here and I try to measure, I this way. I take a string and then I go around, all right, and then I measure the circle. They're saying take a string and try to measure them. Okay, I do that. Next. The distance around a circle and the distance around.
The distance around a circle and the distance across a circle are related. Part B. Use the string and a ruler to measure the distance across the circle and the distance around the circle. Complete the table. Round each measurement to the nearest quarter inch.
Okay, he has asked us to do that. Of course, we are not measuring now. What do you notice about the ratio of the distance around the circle to the distance across the circle, girls? What do you think? Which one is more? Which is more? What is more? Distance around the circles or distance across the circle? What do you think, girls? What do you think? Distance around the circle will be more or distance across the circle? No idea? Okay, here. Little more than thrice times the length of the string to go around each circle. If you compare, it takes a little more than 3 times the length of the string to go around each circle. The ratio is about, this is just, just an idea. It's not exactly that every circle has to be so much. It's just a rough idea what they are talking about. Now coming to the examples. Describe parts of circle and find circumference to solve. Now again, guys, I'll just draw a big circle and show you here. If this is a circle and you have a point in the between, if you have a point here, this is the middle point. What is the radius? What is the radius, girls? From here to here, this is called the radius. These all, it is called a radius. And if it is a straight line, anyone who knows what is this called? This is not the radius. This is called diameter. The whole thing is called diameter and this is called the radius. This is written usually as R. R, okay? Now, what is diameter? If you want, you can draw it, girls. Like if this is the radius, the whole thing is the diameter. That means 2 times of radius is diameter. If I make 2 radius like this, that makes 1 diameter, right? 2 times of radius is diameter. And the circumference means it's the distance around the circle. the distance around the circles. There's a formula. Did you understand till here, everyone? Did you understand till here?
Yes.
Girls, Majduleen, are you listening? If I ask you the formula for circumference, what is C? The formula of C, you will say me, teacher, it is pi d. What is this pi? I will tell you. Pi multiplied by diameter. This is something which is fixed, girls. This pi is fixed. The value of pi is always, alhamdulillah, the value of pi is always 3.14. Always, girls. How much it is? You just note it down there. The value of pi is always 3.14. This is very, very important. This is very, very important. Wherever you have the formula pi, you must put
Miss,
yes.
can I go to the bathroom?
Yes. Pi is 3.14. Now, the formula is C equals pi d. The formula of circumference is C equals pi. Pi is written in such way, girls. Pi is written in this way. There are two lines and atop this one. This is pi and d. That is the diameter. All right. Now, if they give you diameter is 26, like this is an example. The diameter of the wheel is 26. The diameter is the whole thing, girls. It is the whole line. It's the whole line, okay? This is 26. So just substitute. Yes. Just substitute, right? C. Same. What is pi? Always I told you it's 3.14. Multiply D. How much is D? I told 26. Take your calculator. Take a calculator, girls, and please multiply this and tell me. Calculator and multiply this and tell me. 3.14 times 26. Please. Anyone? .14 times 26. That means nobody is sitting with the calculator. Is there any?
Miss, I don't have a calculator.
Dear, you must at least buy a calculator or use in the phone or use in the laptop or the device, whatever you are sitting with. Everything has a calculator, dear. If you are with your iPad, your iPad has a calculator. If you are with your laptop has a calculator. At least tell me the answers. Grade 7 students, when calculators are allowed, why are you not sitting with it in the math class?
Miss, there's no calculator in my iPad.
If you write in the search,
Oh, I found it. I found it. Yes, yes, I found it.
no device is without a calculator.
Okay, Miss, with the
At
calculator.
least you spoke up, Zishan. Others, they don't even like to say, and it's like I'm talking to the wall. Masdulin, do you have a calculator? Noor? Dana?
Yes.
So why are you all not saying me the answer? Me?
Miss, I have.
I am talking to the walls here. These are tough topics, and yani, if you don't learn how to do it now, when will you learn? Again, grade 8, you will trouble the teacher. What is the circumference of the rim of a basketball hoop with a radius of 9 inch? Again, those who don't get it, please stop me. When the radius is 9, this is the radius. This is the radius, right? It's 9. If the radius is 9, what is the diameter? I said the radius is 2 times of diameter. If this is 9, if the radius is 9, so diameter 9. So what about the diameter? Diameter equals 2 times radius. So when Radius is 9. How much is the diameter? Diameter equals 2 times of r. So it is 2 times of 9. That equals to 18. 18 inches. Again, whatever you see radius, just double it. If you see 18, it is 36. 14, 28. 9, 18. 3, if the radius is 3, diameter is double of it. 3 plus 3, 6. Did you understand, everyone? Diameter means it is double of the radius. Now let me ask you. Miral? Noor?
Yes.
If the radius is 4 centimeter, how much is the diameter? If the radius is 4,
8.
8. Very good. Majduleen, if the radius is 6, how much is the diameter? If half radius is 6, how much is the diameter? Majduleen? Zishan, if the radius is 6, how much is the diameter?
Yes.
See, this from here to here, if it is 6. So total how much it is?
12.
Double. Excellent. That you must know that if R is 6, so D will be, or R is 4, so D will be 8. Double. Okay. Sometimes they don't give you R, they give you D. Okay, Zishan, they gave you D as 14. So how much is the R? They gave you all. So what is radius? Half? What is
28.
Be careful. This time they didn't give you the radius. They gave you diameter. They gave you all of it. When all of it is R. See, when all of this is 14. So what is half of this? Again, my question. Listen to my question carefully. See, sometimes they give you the diameter. This is 14, not the half. And they ask you what is the radius.
It's 28.
1 minute here, Zishan. Zishan, listen to my question. The whole thing from here to here. From here to here. From here to here. This is 14. So how much is the radius?
Okay.
How much is this? Radius means from here.
1.
1 minute. See, this is the point, middle point. All of it is 14. So how much is half of it?
I didn't understand.
Okay, Zishan. There is a line. There is a line of 10 meter, maybe 10 meter. Okay. This line is the diameter. This is the whole line. If I ask only about the half of the line, if I ask
5.
about half of, yes, 5. So you must know that this is called the radius. The half is called the radius and the full is called the diameter. Half is
okay.
full is the diameter. Now, sometimes they give you diameter, they ask you radius. Sometimes they give you radius and say, this question they gave you radius. And they ask you diameter. They ask you the whole thing. So you told me, teacher, this is double of it. That is 18. But in some question, if they give you this diameter, maybe diameter 6, what is the radius? What is the radius?
What's the question?
See, they gave you the diameter. The diameter, they said, they didn't give you the radius like this. They didn't give you half. They give you the full. They give you
Yes.
the full as 6. 6. And they ask you what is the radius. Radius means from here to here.
12. 12.
1 minute. The whole thing is 6, my sweetie. So the whole thing is 6. From here to here. They ask you the half. Half of 6.
3.
Yes. So the radius is 3. In some question, they give you the half and they ask you the full.
Okay.
Some question, they give you the radius. They ask you the diameter. When they give you radius and they ask you diameter, you just double it. When they give you diameter and ask you radius, you just make it half. Now, did everyone understand, or anyone other one has any question? Judy, Dana, Judy. Let me again make it clear. Dana, if r equals 7, what is d? If r equals 7, what is d?
14.
Yes, Judy. Okay, next question. One more question. This time they gave you d equals 16. So what is r? This time they gave you the diameter. They gave you the whole thing. They gave you diameter 16. So what is r? Yes, Judy, try. Judy, you did not get this? Noor, they gave you the diameter as 16. And they ask you the radius. Diameter
8.
is 16 and they ask you the radius. How much is the radius?
8.
Very good. Girls, when they give you diameter and ask you radius, make it half. And the other, make it double. Now here, first multiply the radius by 2. I multiply it because radius means double of the radius is the diameter. I got 18. And then, what is the formula? What is the circumference formula, girls? C equals, remember this, C equals pi r. Pi, I told you how to write pi. This is pi. Pi r. This is the formula. Right next to your question. C equals pi is 3.14 times r. R means I got as 19. No, it's pi d. It's not pi r, it's pi d, girls. This is pi d, not pi r. Come on, tell me, girls, what is the answer? Tell me, what is the answer when you multiply 3.14 to 18?
Is there multiply? 3.
0.14 to 18.
It's 56.52.
That's what you have to write here. On page 442, you have to write here.
Okay.
Finished?
Yes.
Come on, example 3, we'll try to do it here.
The larger gear turns twice per second. It causes the smaller gear to turn. How fast does the smaller gear turn per second?
Use the circumference formula to find the circumference of the larger gear and the smaller gear. First thing, I will find the circumference, okay, of the larger and smaller gear. We have the diameter here. Directly, they have given us the diameter, that is 6. So I don't need to find the diameter by radius. They gave you diameter of the outer circle. The larger gear is 6 and the smaller gear is 2. What is the formula? Each one of you will tell me the formula. Judy, what is the formula? C equals? C equals pi d. Please repeat. Repeat.
C equals 5.
What is the value of pi? 3.14. This is always, this is fixed. C equal, that is circumference equals pi times diameter, pi d. Whereas pi is 3.14. Dana, tell me the formula of circumference of circle. Or Zishan, C equals?
Yes, miss. Yes, miss.
C equals, yes, Dana. C equals? C equals pi d. Zishan, please repeat. C equals?
Yes, miss.
Repeat. C equals, circumference equals pi d, diameter. Very difficult to teach. Girls, please, please, please. You have to know this formula.
Yes.
Circumference.
What?
Circumference. C equals pi. Pi. This is called as pi. That's why I want everyone to say me. Pi d. D is the diameter. C equals, circumference equals pi d. The value of pi is always 3.14. Always. This will never change. Pi means 3.14. What is the diameter of the outer circle? This is one circle and this is small circle. What is the diameter of large circle? It's given here in the question.
6.
Yes, the diameter means the whole thing. That is a 6. So I will write 3.414 times 6. I will get one answer. Then again I will do C equals pi d. Pi is written in this way. This is for the second circle. This is the circumference of the first circle. This is the circumference of the second circle, the smaller one. So when smaller one, it is again 3.14. 3.14 times 2. So tell me the answers. Tell me the answers, Yazishan. 3.14 times 6 and time d. You get 18.84 with the larger gear.
Yes.
You get 6.28
Yes.
with the smaller gear. That's enough, girls, to know that. All right? That's it for today's class. I will continue for science after the break.